What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Stoic Context. Today we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to save my commentary for the end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
Okay, I need some advice.
All right.
I'm a 37-year-old woman.
All right.
2 children.
Okay.
I do not have a problem getting a man. It's just I attract weak men.
Okay.
I am celibate. I've been celibate for 2 years.
What?
I've been celibate for 2 years.
Where did that come from?
I want to know, is that the reason why?
You 2 people that came out of you. What you talking about? I'm trying to understand what's the philosophy here. You're not a virgin. You got 2 people came out of you. What's going on?
No, you did not.
Oh no, you did not have the nerve to bring vagina out here and close it up at 37 years old with 2 kids out here.
And I'm gonna tell you the reason behind that is because when I do open my legs, the men they get crazy.
What you mean?
Do you want me to be blunt for you? Want me to be blunt?
No, I want you to keep it classy, but you trying to say they get whipped?
Yes.
So the solution is so let me get this right. So you meet a man that's a high value man, a good guy. You think you're gonna be celibate for what? What? Till you married?
Yes.
You got your goddamn mind. I wish I would meet a 37-year-old with 2 kids and think you gonna shit. Separate checks. Separate checks. Check, please. No, listen, man. I'm making light of it because it is crazy. You're almost 40 years old with 2 kids talking about celibate. You need to be trying to give that shit away to secure a man.
No.
Listen. No. You're talking about, okay, what you said is you attract lower value men.
Not really.
Not the right men, crazy men, whatever. Not good guys.
Weak. Let's put
okay.
Like that.
Lower value is weak.
Okay.
So when I said if you attracted a higher value man, you think you're going to make him wait until marriage? How do you think that's
sweetheart? I'm gonna tell you like this: my cookies is worth the wait.
Well, first off, check that, sweet. No, your cookies ain't worth the wait because you ain't made nobody wait. You got 2 kids without a marriage.
I was married.
Okay, both times?
They're from the same person.
Okay, you were married. Okay, fine. Your cookies are worth the wait. So are you telling me you only had sex with 1 man?
I mean, no, everybody know. No, I'm 37.
All right, so you were a virgin on your wedding night?
I was not.
All right, so let's get back to the
listen. Can I not?
Listen, no, you're going to okay. You want answers, I'm gonna give you the answer.
Okay.
You are older. Name me the product that gains value with age and use.
A product that gains value with age and use?
Yeah.
I want to say your mind, but I may be different. I may be wrong.
No, I said a product. Where can you go buy a mind? A product.
Oh, a product. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure you're going to tell me.
Yeah, nothing.
Wow.
Nothing. And let's just talk about your cookies. They're getting older and they've been used.
That don't mean nothing.
You're right. They don't.
Oh, you are ornery.
No, I'm honest. I'm honest, ma'am. Ma'am, what you're saying is I'm going out to the market and I'm going to require the next man to pay more than the other guys. I'm going to require you to marry me before I have sex with you. No, you can get no higher than your BD.
Wow.
You chose to make okay.
So you say
okay, ma'am, listen. You can disagree, but I don't have 15,000 people over here just because I got lights. You ladies often overvalue yourself. Ma'am, you're almost 40. How tall are you? How tall are you?
I didn't hear you.
How tall are you?
About 5'4".
5'4". Dress size.
Dress size, size 10,
How much did you weigh the last time you weighed yourself?
180. As you could tell, I'm heavy chested. Like
Yes,
I'm.
but
Mhm.
but listen,
Mhm.
5'4", 180. You weigh more than a man.
No, I do not. Just because I weigh more than a man does not mean that
First
if
off,
you
which
could
first
tell.
listen. First off, is it true or not? I said you weigh
Mhm.
more than a man. Then you said no, I do not. And then you said just because I do. Which one is
I
it?
mean, I carry
You
my
weigh
weight
more than a
well
man. You weigh more than a man at your height.
because I'm big breasted. That's
No,
why.
man, because you're overweight. I want women who have
Because
far bigger. Man, listen, I'm not trying
okay,
to. No one can see your picture, but see,
oh,
what I need you to do is turn down the diva energy because it's not helping you.
now you trying to say I
You
have diva energy?
yes,
Oh
because you
wow.
got this energy like, well, you're mean and you're this and that. I'm like, well, you're the one that called in and said, hey, I'm having problems attracting non-weak men.
Correct.
And I'm listening to what you're saying, and I'm like, well, you attract what you are. So do
Oh,
I. We all attract what we are. So, ma'am, listen and turn down the diva energy. At 5'4", 180 pounds, you weigh more than a man at your height. The average American male is 5'10" and 168 pounds. 5'4", 180 pounds. Seriously, ma'am, if we height weight adjusted you, you will be the size of an offensive or defensive lineman, regardless as to how big your boobs are. Because I'm
I'm
sorry,
just letting you talk because you okay. Go ahead.
because you're not 80 pounds of boob.
You comical, but okay,
But
I'm listening.
okay, what size bra do you wear?
Size H.
Okay, and even if I gave you 25 pounds, you which would be incredible. Still, you're overweight for your height. So let's keep on moving down the path.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Man, I didn't make the rules, but I'm just saying a woman who's 5'4", dress size 4, dress size 6, 120 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
You're about the height of the women I traditionally date, and they're about 120 pounds. So that's 60 pounds more. You're
You
fully
said
50%.
you said there are 100. The women that you date are 120 pounds.
That's about the size you the healthy.
What you dating
That's a
white
healthy
girls?
weight. No, now see now you're about to go somewhere where I'm
I
about to
don't
start
care.
getting. Okay. All right. Well, no, white women. I'm talking. I date healthy women.
Okay. See, I'm not sensitive. I have tough skin, so
But why do
I
you
like conversing with
associate? Why
you.
do you associate healthy weight with white?
No, I was being sarcastic when I
Well, why
said
be
that.
why? Well, okay, but that's not necessary. See, the sad part is black women have gotten so far out of range with how healthy weight is. We associate healthy with white. Or no, ma'am, I can show you women in the 70s who were your height, your weight,
Hmm.
and they were no height, and they were nowhere close to your weight. We have gotten to the point where we just accept this. And
That's
why am I
true.
pushing this point? Because it lowers your value.
You think
It
so?
lowers your value. Simple as that. How old is your oldest child?
My oldest child is 17.
And your youngest?
My youngest, which is my son, he's 6.
All right. So that means you
Hmm.
got another 12 years. And do you want to have any more children?
I do. I have my tubes tied. I'm good.
Okay. So any man that you want to attract cannot have children with you.
Oh
He would become a
Lord.
stepfather. And then what state do you live in?
I live in
Not city,
Kentucky.
state.
Kentucky. I heard you.
Okay.
I'm not incompetent. Kentucky.
Okay. So I'm assuming would you like to get remarried?
I would if I came across the right individual.
All
Yes, I
right.
would.
And after marriage, do you plan on still working full time?
Yes.
All right.
I know I grew up, I was born in the 80s. I was raised by my grandma. She was a pastor. And I know I will take care of my man. I still work.
But
mm-hmm.
but a man would still have to meet you and wait until wedding night, and you're not a virgin. Men don't do that at this age.
Yeah.
This is why you're supposed to get married early, so you don't burn, because people don't wait that long. If you met somebody, how
mm-hmm.
long do you think from the day you met them what was the soonest you could be down the aisle?
I'll say 6 months to a year.
Okay. Split the difference. Call it 9 months, which is still pretty fast because there are no kids involved.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the likelihood of finding a man who's going to be willing to wait 9 months to a year?
It's possible.
Sure, it's possible. Sure. See why? Okay, so again,
mm-hmm.
this is where the delusion starts. Why do you grown women sit back and say it's possible? So if your kid came home and he had a 49 in the class, and you're like, you need to make an A, and he said, well, you know what? It's possible. It's only a week or two left, but it's possible. You'd accept that?
Stop.
Because y'all always make these. Because you guys always give yourselves the most extreme benefit of the doubt. Because you're all special. Because you're never.
So we're not allowed to feel special about
You're not. No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed to put yourself on a pedestal. You're special to your family. You're special to your children. To us, to men out here, you're just another woman. You're not special.
Okay.
And the humility that is gone from so many modern women is what's so troubling. The fact that you think you can be almost 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about I'm going to be a virgin and you're going to marry me to get my cookies because my cookies are good. And thinking that makes sense.
Can I say this? I'm going to tell you, it does make sense to me, because if I tried the other way, why not try something different? You see what I'm saying? If I tried it one way, it did not work. Why not try something different?
Well, it's not the sex that was the problem. It's not the sex that was the problem. It's not the sex that was the problem.
You trying to say it was me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Because my ex-husband still wants to come back to this day.
Okay.
So obviously I was doing something right.
Okay.
It was him. Once I opened my legs, he started acting crazy. See,
all right. Okay. And again, your ex-husband.
Mm-hmm.
And the guys you've dated since then, these weak guys. When was the last time you had a relationship?
It's been like 4 years.
4 years. How long did that last?
4 years. It was a guy. He was a manager, and he's a retired
manager
veteran.
Where?
At GE.
GE. Was he hourly?
Salary.
And he was weak.
Okay.
I'm asking. You said you attract weak men. He was weak, right?
He turned weak after a while. He did.
Okay.
He did.
After a while, so about how long into the relationship did you find out he was weak?
After we got into, sexual, like 3 years. It took a while.
So he wasn't weak for the first 3 years. He just
I'm so serious because.
All right. So why didn't he marry you?
Why didn't he? Because I changed my mind. He actually.
No, man. In the first 3 years, everything was okay. He wasn't weak. He was a salaried manager at GE. And you had 2 kids.
Yes.
Why didn't you marry him?
Because he was older, and older guys are set in their ways.
So
he was like 8 years older than me, and let's be real.
Oh, hold on, older 8 years.
What's the hell for?
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Because at the time I was 34, and he was 42.
Yeah, man. I'm gonna let you go ahead and listen to this. Yeah. 4 years. 4 years. And it's always out. The fingers are always out there because you got Jesus, this is gonna make me $1 million. Are you serious? And this is the problem. Women like you walk around thinking you're the shit. And this all started because excuse me.
I never once said I think I'm all that. But I know my
But when you
value.
think
The
you're going to be
difference is,
celibate till marriage and think somebody's going to do that, that's crazy.
let's be realistic, Samuel. It's about value. I'm not allowed to
Yeah, and your
value
value is
myself.
low
Oh wow! And how do you know that? You're not
because you're
sure of that.
5'4" and 200 pounds
Okay.
and 37 years old with 2 kids. That's how I know. In Kentucky.
Okay. That's your opinion.
It's not my opinion.
You never seen my body before, so you're
I
just
don't
going
have to
by.
see your body. I know you're 5'4" and almost 200 pounds with 2 kids in Kentucky. And I see your picture.
You just say you
And I'm
couldn't see
listening to how you talk. And I'm listening to your energy. I'm listening to your tone. I'm listening to your relationships. See, what it is, you ladies don't like when somebody is this direct with you. Honest. I got no dog in this fight. I had a woman on here earlier and I told her she was absolutely gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't trying to screw you. You ain't giving me no money. What am I getting out of this?
Nothing.
So why do I have to lie?
You don't. And like I said, I have tough skin, so it doesn't. I ask for your
So you're
advice. I
talking
ask
about
for your
value,
advice.
ma'am. I ask you, what
Mhm.
product on the market increases in value with age and use? Nothing. You're older, you're used, and your value is lower than it was when you were 25 with no kids, than when you was with 20 before you had your first child. That's when your value was the highest, before you had a child. And you're talking about celibacy until marriage as if somebody has to treat you like a virgin. And that is
No.
it. Ma'am, listen. Not having sex with you until marriage is treating you like a born again virgin.
No, it's about my value.
I don't give a doggone what you call it. It's treating you like a born again virgin. A man cannot have sex with you until he is your husband. That is treating you like a. I'm sorry.
It's like y'all validate these hoes out here, but when a woman finds
It's
her
not a
value
hoe,
and her
ma'am. And
worth,
stop. We don't talk about
it's the
these hoes
truth.
out here. I'm talking about you.
Oh wow.
I don't know why you ladies think you can be celibate with 2 kids out here. Well, you can choose whatever you want, but it ain't working because apparently, here's your value. I mean, let's just be brutal, right? Get right down to it.
Okay.
Your value is. You obviously think your value is much higher than I'm reading, right?
Oh wow.
I say much higher than I'm reading.
Okay.
Is that true or false? Because you don't like my assessment, and you think your value's higher than it sounds like I'm saying. Is that true or not?
No.
So you think your value is what I'm saying it is?
Well, what you saying? My value is low, right? That's what you're saying.
I'm saying it. Yes, it's lower than when you had no kids.
I mean, that's what any woman after
But
after
but
30s and kids.
but you're asking higher prices.
Not really.
Yes, you are,
Not
man.
really.
You're asking somebody to
I'm
accept you
asking
not
for
have.
equal. That's it.
No,
I'm
you're
asking for
asking for
equal.
somebody. Oh, listen, this is not
Mhm.
this is not working. You're asking for
Okay.
somebody not to have sex with you until you're married. That's a high price. That's a virgin's price. That's a
Wow.
virgin's price.
That's your opinion.
Okay, what would you call it, man?
Okay? So I just supposed to be out here just
No,
laying
no,
on
no,
my
ma'am.
back.
I don't know. I don't know. You just answer my question. You say, since my opinion, what would you call it? A man cannot have sex with a woman until he's married to her. That's a virgin price. What would you call it?
That's a virgin's price. Wow.
What would you call it?
What I would call it is having somebody that knows their worth. That's what I would call it. That's what I would call it. Be honest with you. It's like, okay, when you get
No,
when you're
no,
20
ma'am. Listen, you're not. I think you're. See, this is when your ego's too into this.
No,
Ma'am,
it's not.
you're
Okay.
not even listening.
Okay. Okay.
If you don't have sex until your wedding night,
Mm-hmm.
that means that person has no idea who you are in the intimate setting. True or false?
That's true. So you want them
That's
to
like
test
being a virgin.
So test drive.
That
before
is
they
like
get
being. No, ma'am. Listen. Stop trying to listen to answer and listen to comprehend. I said you have a virgin's price, meaning he cannot to have sex with you until after the marriage vows. That is a virgin's price. I ask you, what would you call it? You would say it's knowing my value. No, it's a virgin's price.
Okay.
Ma'am, is your value higher today than it was when you got married?
Well, no.
Were you a virgin when you got married?
Oh yeah. No, I was not. It was higher. You're right. No, I was not a virgin when I got married. No.
So your value was higher when you got married?
No, it was not.
It's not. I don't understand. Let's ask again. When you got married, was your virgin higher then or is it higher now?
It's higher now.
Please explain.
Why are you tormenting me, Kevin?
No, ma'am, I'm asking you a simple question. You call me. I'm asking you to explain what you just said.
You said, is my value higher now than it was when I was married?
I said, was your virgin higher then or now? And you said now. I said, please explain.
The reason why I think it's higher now, you said my virgin, correct?
No, your value.
Oh, my value. Because you're on my cell phone. That's why it's hard to hear you.
Okay.
My value. The reason why I think my value is higher now than it was when I was married, because I've grown, I've learned, you know what I'm saying? And I got to know who I was as a woman. So I think my value has increased because as you get older, you learn, you grow, you mature. So that's why I think my value has increased.
This is not a guy. Okay. So again, this is the equivalent of saying, I've been on the job for 20 years.
Yeah.
And listen.
You have experience.
Hey, listen to freaking comprehend and not respond.
Okay.
I'll let you speak. But you've been on a job for 20 years. And how often, but then you go out into the market and you find out that what they were paying you at that job ain't what the going market rate is. Happens all the time. Women do not gain value in men's eyes with wisdom, age, and experience. They gain value possibly in your husband's eyes, but not to just men on the market. You're older and used. No product gains value. And you ladies will sit there and fight logic. And let's just get right to the absolute core of it. Are you attracting higher value men?
Am I attracting higher value men?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
For marriage.
Okay, repeat that one more time.
Are you attracting them for marriage?
No. Be honest with you, no.
Because you're not.
That don't hurt my feelings. I call for
I'm
your
not saying
advice.
it's going to hurt your feelings. It's the truth.
I know. I'm saying because some women, they'll take it personal. It don't bother me. But I understand.
But the thing is, ma'am, the thing is, walking around with this with this energy, like I know my value. I know it doesn't help you get the outcomes you want. It works opposite. You'll see when this video posts. You'll see. I can tell you. You'll see when this video posts because I can guarantee you, people are going to have a field day with some of your responses because it's just ego and prideful, and completely out. Just completely outside of reality. And here's the thing, ma'am. And do you have sons or daughters?
I have a son and a daughter.
Okay. And imagine if your son just thought he was the best basketball player ever. He was just the shit. Best basketball player. He's colder than Michael Jordan. But there comes a point in time where he's going to have to show those skills. And does it matter how good a game he can talk? Does it matter how high a value? No. His actual value will be determined when the coach puts him on the court and he has to compete against other people. And if he becomes a water boy, he cannot sit around saying, I'm better than the starters.
I understand what you're saying. I don't feel like I don't feel like I think I'm better than, I'm
Ma'am, you said your value is higher as an
That's just
older woman because
yes.
you have age, wisdom, and experience.
Yes.
And listen to what I'm about to say. Check.
Okay.
Listen.
I'm listening. I'm
When
listening.
men pick women,
Mm-hmm.
what are some of the top reasons men choose a woman?
It could be different. Everybody's answer is
Oh,
different. I'm
here's
gonna
the,
say
see
stability.
guys, see what just happened. See, that's that bullshit.
Okay. I'm gonna say stability. Some men do choose
Excuse
women
me.
for stability.
Savability.
Yes.
You're
Yes.
insane. You're insane. You're
I'm
fucking.
sick
This is insane. See what happens is they don't
because
want to
I
answer the
had
question, ma'am.
conversation
I'm,
with
I'm going to
men and I
ask. I'm
asked.
going to ask you the question again. In
Okay.
general,
Okay.
why do men pick women for girlfriends, relationships in general? Not nuance, not possibility. What do men generally choose or pick women based upon?
Would they pick them based upon?
Yes.
See, I talk to where I'm from. They
What do
say
they? What do
stability.
men generally pick women based
They
upon?
looks. They looks.
Exactly. Not their
What's it?
freaking experience and wisdom. Do your
Everyone's
looks?
different though, Kevin.
Do your looks improve
And that's not always
over
true.
time?
And that's not true.
Do
All the
your
time.
looks improve over time and with gravity?
You saying looks all the time. That's
Do
not
your
true.
looks improve over time? Do you
Mm,
look?
mm. Okay, Kevin.
Yep. She meant every bit of that shit. She meant it all. That woman believes everything that was coming out of her mouth. Don't you for 1 second think she was joking, she was kidding. No, that's who she really believed that shit. She really believes that I'm more valuable and I'm this, I'm that. And this is why dying alone. And you wonder why, and again, go back to the beginning. Why I keep attracting these scrubs and these low level dudes? Relationships are reflective. 5'4", 180 pounds. So she says, I think it's more. 2 kids. Talk about being celibate. Think she gonna make somebody wait until marriage before she have sex. I know what I'm talking about.
Let's take that into consideration. All right. And this right here is for the women that continuously come on the channel or have something to say about Kevin. And then they often say, why would somebody listen to this? That's what they say. Of course, we see it, all over the internet, but just in my comments, it's, well, why would somebody listen to this? This is the most practical advice you will find out there right now that would give you at least a roadmap, some type of understanding as to what exactly you need to do in order for you to get the outcomes that you want. Men have been saying this for a very long time, but we finally came across a person who could break it down on a very large scale for most people. It's not for everyone. This is not for everyone. Everyone lives different lives. But for the women that want successful, high value men or want men to come in and step into their situation, they often have to understand that that man is going to want something as well. And it's been often taught that women shouldn't worry about what a man wants because a man's just going to come sweep you off your feet and take care of you. So just think about pushing that ideology into women at a very young age. You can get whatever you want. You can be with whoever you want. And they will require nothing from you. We are slowly starting to see that that is not the case. If you are a woman that thinks that she's going to wait until marriage in order for that man to have sex with her, in this day and age, it's very unlikely to happen. Here's the difference. You guys want advice on probability, on possibility, sorry, rather than probability. The probability often always outweighs possibilities because probability it is what's more likely to happen. A possibility is a chance of something happening. So, if you were to take advice, someone telling you what's probable, what's most likely to happen versus the possibilities and what possibly can happen by a sliver of a chance, which advice are you going to take? And I think that was the difference between Kevin's content and anyone else's content. This was more of a probability. So yes, if you're a woman coming in over the age of 30, 2 children, expects a man to wait for you to have intercourse when he gets married to you. And then he has to be a man making a lump sum of money. And then this woman, which I believe is well over 200 pounds, probably nearly at 3, but deep into the 200 pounds. Why would a man do that? Why would a man do that? Because the men understand. They understand that it's not easy to get to these places. It's not easy to have to be a stepfather. It's not easy to be with a woman that isn't physically fit when men care about looks. It's not easy to have to fork over your income to another man's child. Why would men want to do that? But that just goes to show how much these women don't care actually about what men actually want. They don't care. They really don't. This is not no, and then they want to map it up and dress it up as some type of rage. It's not any rage. It's just that men are waking up. They're not accepting bad deals like that anymore. Because before, it was pushed that a real man does this and a real man does that. When in all reality, the real men are looking around at each other like, nah, I'm not doing that. I actually want something out of this. I actually want to have a family that isn't just mixes of 2 families, which is fine. But men want something as well. And I think that was the biggest lesson here. Everyone, please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. What do you guys think this woman is is saying? Do you guys agree with her? Or do you agree with Kevin, the one that's giving her the practical and logical advice? Make sure you guys like and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Turn on post notifications so you will be alerted when we upload more videos just like this one. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.